It is a beautiful day for pop hunting. Oh yes. Successful trip, as well as Barnes & Noble, but as you can see it's pretty quiet in my mall. But the Hot Topic, insane. I couldn't shoot any footage anywhere. Barnes & Noble's was ridiculous. For those of you who went this morning, yeah, fucking insane. Very limited, very everything. Literally just a tiny little table, and it was fucking insane. I was so lucky to have walked away with the couple of pops that I got. I didn't get one of them that I wanted, but overall successful trip. I'm very happy with the stuff I got at Hot Topic. I'll showcase this later, but just wanted to showcase, just wanted to do a quick vlog part to this video, but stay tuned for the next part of the video. Well, you also saw that little bit of footage right there, leaving one of my local Hot Topics at one of my local malls there. It was insane in Barnes & Noble's. There would have been no way to balance my camera and balancing a pop or two in my hand. It just wasn't going to happen. And I don't know how many Barnes & Nobles did it like this, but at least from what I heard, all the rumors around, not rumors, but I heard all these people in line waiting, that all these Barnes & Nobles, at least within San Antonio, Texas, they had 40 items, and that was it. For a supposed 3-day event, Barnes & Noble, I think that's a little bit too few items. That's just in San Antonio, Texas. I have no idea where else. Like, I don't know what the protocol was. I don't know if they had hundreds of items. I have no fucking clue. Either way, it was an experience. It felt like Black Friday back in the day when it, like, and I have to say it that way too, because nowadays Black Friday is a joke. It is just a bunch of random garbage most of the time. There's not even that amazing deals anymore, but this felt like a Black Friday situation. Those original days where really awesome TVs were really cheap, and they would have like a stack of them, and then everyone would just be just grabbing, and there was just no room for error. You either got one of them or you didn't, and that was the situation that happened at my local Barnes & Noble. And a handful of other ones from some other friends of mine who also hunted for these pops had the same situation. So I thought that was a very interesting, intense, and yet fun experience. So I had a lot of fun with a buddy of mine, and we just got what we wanted for sure, and we just enjoyed ourselves. It was a good day. A tiring day though. I just been getting up early, going to store, and it was just whew, worth it though. My wallet hemorrhaged money today, but it was worth it. I hadn't bought a pop in like a month, so I've held off, and I was just like, nope, I gotta wait for the San Diego Comic-Con stuff to come out. And for the most part, I got a couple of those and some regular pops, and I got a bunch of other stuff that's been accumulating and whatnot. So without any more babbling, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just set my camera down over here and we'll focus and get a close-up look at everything I picked up today. Alrighty guys, we're going to focus on the two little minifigures that I picked up all together. First up we have the Loyal Subjects Red Ranger. Got this off of eBay, and oh yeah, by the way, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, if you have Instagram, follow me, link in the description below. Yeah, I always usually post whatever I pick up, usually the day of, so if you always want to know ahead of time before entire showcases like this, follow and check out my photos from time to time of my artwork and this stuff. So anyways, enough babbling. Yes, I mean, you gotta love these figures from Loyal Subjects. It's a shame that you technically can't complete your set with the Black Ranger, at least, because he's a chase figure, but this is awesome. The original Red Ranger here, Jason, fucking awesome shit right there. I love the helmet detail. I love the fact that you can do this kind of stuff. It's amazing. I mean, look at that shit. This is just amazing. I don't know what it is about these little figures, but man, they are worth the money for sure. Put that down there. And then the little minifigure I got today for the in my hunt. I had to get up to 30 bucks to use my hot cash, and I figured I might as well get an Inside Out mini. Haven't got one of these, and I got Joy with the little memory orb. So that was pretty fucking sweet. I love the Joy character, and I was kind of bummed out too that I was not able to get a Joy exclusive from Barnes & Noble. I was too late on the draw on that one by the time I picked up the Captain America and whatnot, but I got very lucky. So check also for Disney Movie Rewards. For those of you who are in the know of Disney Movie Rewards, the program, aside from just Blu-rays from time to time that I get for free, I got a Joy full-size Funko Pop, so that's pretty awesome. It may not be the exclusive, but I'm very happy to have gotten one of her nonetheless. So that was awesome. So I got another pop coming very soon. But anyways, this detail is just glorious. The little details on the dress, the hair, the eyes, the little orb is pretty kind of plain. I thought it was going to be like a little translucent or something, but overall, great figure right there. These were the other pops that I picked up a little while back as well. It's my Joker Funko Pop here. I customized it. If you want to see the whole customization-ified video of that, that's on my channel right now for one of my segments called Pop Art, so feel free to check that out. I painted him up, made him look more like the Batman animated series Joker right there. So, and he's got black hair with a bit of green in there, so I need to go back and do some touch-ups now that I think about it, but overall, very happy to have this in my collection and to have made it to look more awesome, if I do say so myself. And I got a Sheldon Funko Pop, the very basic one, the Green Lantern shirt edition. I know there's various versions, but now I just need Leonard. I just wanted to get the main 3 characters there, so hope I can find one. I know he's not exactly cheap, considering all of these are retired now, so that'll be fun to hunt down. And then I also got Brian. Hey, whose leg do you have to hump to get a dry martini around here? Classic character on Family Guy, and I just remember when everyone would batshit nuts when they actually killed him off for a handful of episodes. That was pretty insane. But it was all the more interesting, actually. But yeah, I definitely need to get me a regular Stewie and Peter Griffin there. Sorry. We get to the Dorbs. These things are truly what they are, and that is adorable. I got 3 of them, the trio here. I'm interested to get a few more, but I had to get the Batman ones. I got the Robin one from my from the Super Geek box, and I was pissed that I didn't get a Batman, but I was just like, nope, I will get a Batman and a Batgirl. And this is awesome. I love the back window here as well. As you can see right through it on the other end over here, so I think that's pretty interesting. These, let's see, you get the regular Robin, the Batgirl, Harley Quinn, Penguin, and this Batman right here, which I'm showcasing in just a second. Those are Wave 1. Part 1 of Wave 1, I guess, and there's San Diego Comic-Con exclusives of Batman as well, which there's the Robin that I got from my Super Geek box there. Awesome. And last but definitely not least, the basic black-suited Batman here. Yes, there is a Thrill Killer Batman and a 1960s extra large Dorbs Batman, and I think they also had a 1960s Batman in regular size like this, but I would prefer these. I think with Funko Pops, the larger they get, some of them just don't match the style. I just don't like them to be too large. I don't know what it is. It just some of them are just not that good to be just 6-inch sized. Snuffleupagus, like that Funko Pop that just released today, that's pretty awesome in terms of a larger scale pop. That definitely needs to be. And a Hulk 6-inch would be awesome, but for some reason they haven't made that yet. I don't understand why, but I digress. These little Dorbs are truly adorable. They're like $7.95 at Barnes & Noble, but I got these from the, of course I got this from the Super Geek box, but with these two I picked up together there for the buy one get one half off sale at Hot Topic, so they come up to about the same anyways. First up, while not an exclusive, but still I think it's a freaking awesome pop, and that is Black Widow. They captured a hint of her sexiness as well this time around. It just looked really weird, the previous version from the Winter Soldier edition, but she's got wavier hair, shorter hair as well, and the face just looks like there's more detail. The bodysuit, my apologies for all the glare all over the place. There's me and my camera right there. See, the suit just has a lot of buckles and all her little staff weapons there. I mean, this will probably be a better interpretation. Like, that's a lot of detail. Way better detail than the Winter Soldier one, so I'm very happy with this pop. Got this today in my Comic-Con haul, or summer convention exclusive haul, whatever you want to call it. Because there is a difference on the stickers, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the only sucky part, if you're really paying for a sticker or not, but I'm perfectly happy with what I got today. And of course, I got to get Batmans. I got one of my local comic shops, Dragon's Lair. If none of you have ever been, if you are from San Antonio or Texas in general, Dragon's Lair is an awesome local comic shop. You got to definitely support your local comic shops, and they're fucking fantastic. They're the reason why I have Funko Pop protectors over here today. Bought a few more. and they had these two pops. I put them on hold earlier this week because I had to have these two variant versions of Batman. And enough of me jibber-jabbing here. First up is Batman Beyond. I don't know how I didn't get this sucker in my collection a long time ago. My brother actually thought I had this one, so I was just like, nope. And I saw it there in their pyramid of pops. For those of you who may or may not follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of that literal pyramid of Funko Pops, and it was insane. But yeah, I think this is actually kind of an uncommon at this point. I haven't seen it very often. I don't see it at Barnes & Nobles. I don't see it at Hot Topics anymore. Just once in a great while at some of my local comic shops. And I guess, yeah, had to get them. Had to finally get them. I had the money today, and I was just like, fuck it. I need this Batman in my collection now. So, very happy to have Batman Beyond. One of the definitely awesome iterations of Batman. And last but definitely not least on the Batman front there, and that is the PX Previews New 52 Batman. And sadly, I just put a pop case on it just because I got a third one just for the hell of it. Sadly, all kinds of glare on this one, and unfortunately had a good ding up here on the top. You can't really see it, but overall, really love this pop. It's different enough from the regular Batman, considering this is the same number, but it's different enough. The paint job's different. The mask is a little bit different. It's got a little bit more closer proximity to the face. It's kind of covering his face a little more, and I guess the metallic looking lines, whatever the hell those are supposed to be, and the belt's different. So different enough. Happy with it, and Batman's always good. The two exclusives I have from my collection. This was one of the ones that just went by real quick for sure, and that was Captain America Unmasked. I think this was arguably the most sought after one in the Barnes & Nobles that I went to, at least, and just in general, everyone in line that I spoke with, me and my buddy, were just like, oh, what is everybody sought after one? Captain America Unmasked. I don't know what it was, but it's just awesome. I like this version way better than the regular standard edition with him with the mask on. There's been a previous Kamikaze exclusive as well where he's more metallic and shiny, but this is obviously based off the Age of Ultron movie here. Fucking awesome. And I love the stickers too. I think even though they're not Comic-Con per se, they do say Summer Convention 2015, so it does say the year. I think that's still pretty legit. And we got Bender here. Bender. Yeah, that was a terrible attempt at an impression. I don't think very many people are just calling this Gold Bender, but I wish they would have dubbed it Universe B Bender. That would have been more fun, I think, if they would have titled that, because that's what happened in the show. There was a Gold Bender, and I don't know if Funko knew this or if it was just simply a color change for the fuck of it. And if it was, that was a happy accident. They could have made him turquoise for all we knew, but if they went with gold because of that parallel universe episode that they had, awesome on Funko. And if not, that was just a nice happy accident. And at least us Futurama fans will know this is technically not just Gold Bender. This is parallel universe B Bender, at least in my opinion. I wouldn't mind getting the regular Bender still, as well as the rest of not sure about Robot Devil, but I definitely want to get Fry and Leela now, and the regular Bender, but sadly they're kind of come and gone in stores, so that's a bummer. But yeah, that should do it, ladies and gentlemen, for all the pops. But that is not it for the haul. Oh no, there's a nice little cherry on top of this awesome sundae of this haul, and that is, and I didn't even know this, and that is this amazing poster. Look at this. This thing's, I believe, at least like 24 by 36. Let me zoom around on it. This is kind of cool with the tripod here. And look at this. It's a Pop Movies based poster of every single movie Pop they've made thus far, up all the way. These are the latest ones down here. And look at this right here. There's a Flash Gordon t-shirt, Ted, and a handful of other figures down here. I can't quite tell which ones have not been released, but there's a few on here that haven't been released. My biggest pet peeve is this one. Why the serious fuck is there not a Winston Pop yet by himself? Because they have a number again by himself, not just with the stupid Ecto-1. My Ghostbuster collection is not complete until I get a damn Winston Funko. Make it happen. Ugh. But that should do it, everybody. That is the poster right there. And that is all the collectible goodness I could do for today. Thank you all so much for watching this Collectible Goodness episode. It has been a long time coming. Had a lot of stuff, so I'm very happy y'all. I'm sure you all have enjoyed it, and I hope you did, really, in all honesty. So much true collectible goodness. I had a lot of fun talking Funko Pops and everything else in between with you all today. Feel free to comment below, share a story or two of what happened to you today and this whole summer convention, Comic-Con exclusive stuff, if you know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching yet again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff in between. So until next time, I'm Anthony Flores with Collectible Goodness, and we'll see you in the next video.